Hello, it's been 1 week and 1 day since I planted my seeds, and I've kind of had to do some finagling. The sunlight in the window I was using only is there from about 8 a.m. until 2 or so p.m. and then it's, they get some ambient light, but the real bright light isn't there anymore. So when I get home from work about 6 o'clock, I bring them in here into our master bathroom, and I light them up here. We've got, it's kind of bright, but we've got 6 fixtures, and each one of those has a 75 watt compact fluorescent bulb. And then I also grabbed just one regular incandescent bulb in here to give them a little bit of a broader spectrum of light, or give them more sunlight, and then give them a little bit of a spectrum. But here's how the plants themselves are doing. Here's my green beans. I've got 4. There's 1, 2, 3, and then right there is the 4th one, just starting to edge up. You can see a little bit. But there are 2 more right in here somewhere, and I think actually 1 over here maybe. But I haven't seen any sign of them yet. But they just actually started coming up. 2 days ago this one started, and then yesterday these 2 were here, and that one's brand new this morning. It was from this morning. My lettuce is coming in pretty well. I've actually thinned it out. If you see some dead ones like up over in there, those I pulled out yesterday and just kind of thinned it out a little bit. But they're looking pretty good, as good as I can tell. They were up after 4 or 5 days. Actually about 4 days they've been up and growing. And then over here you can see my crude lighting system. Hopefully I've just got tin foil off behind the light bulb to reflect the light back down, but I'm hoping that to get an actual real 4-foot workbench light and install it where I actually leave these during the day, and put that on a 12-hour or a 14-hour timer, and then just leave that, and then buy the Grow, the full spectrum bulbs. But here you've got, these are my white onions. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 white onions. I'm probably going to pull that one depending on how my green onions do. And my green onions have come in real slow, and I don't know if that's normal or if they're just struggling, but there's one right down there, and there's one right here, another one up over there, and then there's one little one up over here in the shade a little bit. So, but that's all I've got there with the green onions. They've been my least impressive so far. But yeah, my white onions came up. Hadn't seen a sign of them until yesterday. Yeah, I think it was yesterday morning, or maybe it was the night before last. This one was barely peeking through, and it's just shot right up. And since it came up, that one came up right after, and then those 2. But otherwise, everything is going pretty good. Like I said, they're only getting light for about 2 hours there. Anyway, that's the status of my garden, and that's so.